Hi guys, Dr. Pam, Academic Coaching for World Changers. And thanks for tuning into one of our short videos just to kind of give you some study information. And really, we suggest that you watch our videos over and over and over again. If you read the comments, you'll find that we say that you've studied 90 days with us. That means watching longer videos too, 3 separate hours a day, an hour in the morning, hour in the afternoon, an hour at night. Many of you are auditory processors and you just don't realize it. It's really about over and over again giving you the information and really making it. And I think in my videos, many times, are so much more fun than some of the others. So I'm going to talk about human development for a little bit. So what I know is that human development, there are a lot of questions, first of all. On the social work test, there's like 24% of the questions. A little bit less than that on the on the NCE or the LPC and the CPCE. However, I do know that we spent semester after semester learning our theorists. We learned what Erickson said. Erickson has 8 stages. We talked about Piaget. He used the word schema. He's my cognitive development person. And definitely know Kohlberg. He taught us about moral development. And of course, sex, baby, is always going to be Freud. So those are the theorists we need to know when it comes to human development. However, there are a lot of questions on there that are just normal human development. Things that we've learned in a human behavior class many years ago. And again, some of our textbooks or study guides really have some great material on that. If you do individual sessions with us, we do provide you with additional study material. So we really like it if you get a couple of live sessions with us, and we find that if you let us assess you, we really can be very beneficial, letting you know where you are in the study guide, in the plan, and if you're ready to take the test you like. And we do this all day, every day. We see about 100 clients per week. I have several other coaches, and we definitely know what it looks like when you're ready to take a test. So anyway, as I get into human development, this question really is just regarding normal human development. So I'm going to read it for you. Okay, it says, which of the following statements is true? And what I'm looking for is when I see that one line, very short, the answers are probably going to be wordy. But I like wordy. It gives me more meat to work with, more content. So, A, boys go through growth spurts earlier than girls do. B, both boys and girls who are shorter than their peers before puberty will actually surpass their peers during adolescence. C, by the end of adolescence, most girls will be taller than boys. And D, marked weight gain coincides with the onset of puberty for both boys and girls. Okay, so let's just think about what I know about normal growth. I do know just some information that girls who start their periods, girls who go through puberty in elementary school, and girls who start the puberty, go through puberty in later, so now they're in late middle school, early high school, both of those have low self-esteem. Yes, they do. Both of them. So a boy who goes through puberty and he's in 10th grade, right? I'm sorry, he's 10 in 5th grade and he's got a low voice and hair on his face. He's cool. But for girls, it really does affect them. We have to talk about just the image, the self-image that we portray in society and what we define as attractive in America. And girls really struggle with that. So I do know just some of those facts. So boys go through growth spurts earlier than girls do. I'm going to take that one out. So I do know in middle school, especially when my daughters were taller than the boys, I kept telling them both, wait around. The boys will grow up. They'll get taller. I promise you. I'm taking that one out. B says both boys and girls who are shorter than their peers before puberty will actually surpass their peers during adolescence. That's so much on genetics more than anything. We really think that most people do stop, girls especially, stop growing. The height stops after they start their period. But that's not always the case. That's a genetic thing, depending on how tall mom and dad and grandparents were. Boys also, we know that boys many times don't stop growing until they're in their early 20s. So B is out as well. I'm down to C and D. I'll repeat those. C says by the end of adolescence, most girls will be taller than boys. By the end of adolescence, most girls will be taller than boys. Now, I just answered that earlier, didn't I? When I said that boys go through growth spurts earlier. So I do know that girls are taller than boys in the middle of it, and we're starting, but not by the end, right? So I can't prove that one. And my last one says D, marked weight gains coincide with the presence of puberty for both boys and girls. That is my correct answer. Okay, so what we know is part of puberty is becoming your body ready to make babies or carry babies. That's how normal human nature works. We can talk about many other theories that look at what happens in our water and some hormones and things like that. But what we know right now, based on research, is that our bodies are going to get ready to make babies. We know that girls are most fertile all the eggs you have, all the eggs you have are going to happen when you first start your period. So which puts you at many times 9, 10, 11, 12. We also know that is the highest. That is when boys are at their sexual peak. So Mother Nature definitely doesn't line up with our current society. It did when we had people who didn't live until they were in their 50s, and getting married at 15, 16 was normal. However, what we do know now is it's really just a matter of what our bodies do. And research says that our bodies are going to get ready to have babies. So, hope that question cleared up some things. Let me give you one more on human development. Again, we just have to really understand how it works and what the questions are looking for. In the United States, the average age of menarche, starting your period, has blank since the mid 19th century. Okay, so the my four choices are increased marginally, which means just a little bit, decrease significantly, that means it's gone down a lot, increase significantly, or not changed. Now, I do know that again, girls are starting their periods younger. So it's not uncommon, and that's based on genetics too. If mom started her period when she was 9 or 10, it is so very likely the girl will start her period at the same time. That's a genetic piece, okay? That's that nature versus nurture controversy. But right now, that's the answer for the test. So, given those four choices, I do know that B is my best answer. It has declined significantly. Many girls are starting earlier than they did before. Okay, I hope you found those questions helpful, guys. Remember, it's just a matter of really understanding how normal human development goes and looking at those theorists. Get those points, it's worth it. So we hope that you enjoy all of our videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And also, if you're really struggling, sign up for some individual sessions with us. We have individual, group, and a really great prep course that gives you like a 15-week study plan. So let us help you, one and done. We won't ever make you better counselors or social workers. We'll make you better test takers, though. Bye, guys.